appropriate them for themselves. We don't have the right either. God didn't make those promises to us. So we need to be careful when we want to quote Second Chronicles chapter 2 and verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then I will hear their prayers and heal their land. That may not be for us. We want to think it's about America, but it's about the Jewish people. If they, as a nation, would hear God and turn as a nation and repent as a nation, then God would heal their land, and that will be in the end time. They will. Number 3, strangers from the covenant of promise. God had made a certain promise of the nation Israel. The covenant which God made with Israel are still valid, but no Gentile has any right to appropriate them. God has promised the children of Israel, the land of Israel, all of it. They will get it someday, but it will be on God's terms, not on their terms. And we're looking at their terms right now, not God's terms. Many people are thinking this is fulfillment of prophecy. God's in this and all this. Well, no, this is man's doing, unfortunately. When I was in Israel, that's Miggy and not me, I didn't attempt to homestead or stake out a claim on the basis that God had promised it in the Old Testament. I understood that he was talking to Israel and not me. The promise he has given to me is, I go and prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. John chapter 14, verse 2 and 3. So as a bridegroom would prepare a place for his bride, he is preparing a place for his bride, us, the church. Number 4, having no hope. Looking at the religions of the world, they have no hope. They cannot promise resurrection and are pretty hazy about what happens after death. The cults offer no hope at all. They put up a hurdle that no honest human being could ever could get over. Excuse me. Having no hope was the tragic plight of the Gentiles. To the lost man, the present life is all important. And if he misses out on the fun here, then he is doubly hopeless. When Paul wrote this, my ancestors from one side of the family were walking through the forest of Germany, as heathen and pagan as they could be. The others were over in Scotland, and I am told their paganism and heathenism were even worse. That was our condition. Number 5, and without God in the world, this does not mean that God has removed himself from man, but rather that man has removed himself from God. A man is godless because of choice. He is in the darkness, rather wandering about with the rest of lost humanity. Frankly, if I were in the position of lost man today, I would crawl up on a bar stool and try to drink and forget it all. What else would a person do? I would have no hope. The only hope I could have here in this world would be to squeeze this life like the orange and get all the juice out of it that I could. There would be nothing to look forward to over there. That is what it would be like to be without hope and without God. This is a terrible, awful condition that Paul describes. But now notice that something has happened. And that concludes that section.